I didn't go to prom.
Anyway. Today we're going to do a 2-in-1 kind of thing. I'm going to do Irene's makeup.
And I'm going to do Savanah's makeup.
Yeah. So
let's see how this goes.
Okay, so before anything, I moisturize my face with Aveeno Daily Moisturizer Positively Radiant.
And now I'm just priming her eyelids with the LORAC primer just to make sure her eyeshadows will last as long as they can. And here I went into the Orchid shade in the LORAC Pro Mega palette just to use as a transition in her crease. And now I'm smudging some black liner along her lash line. It doesn't have to be perfect or anything because you'll see in a sec that we're just going to take a stiff blending brush to just buff that out, just to use it as a base for the darker shades we're going to put on top. Because we're going with a smoky eye for this look. Now I'm packing on a darker color, and all the colors we'll put in the description bar below. I'm just packing on that color all over her eyelids, kind of keeping the inner third kind of blank just so I could put a highlighter shade there. And then I'm just taking a fluffy brush and blending that out. Now I'm taking the deep purple shade from the LORAC Pro palette and putting that on the outer corners of her eyes, just to add some depth and dimension.
And you really need to be careful with these colors because then it'll just look like you got punched in the face. Right, Savanah?
Yes, Irene, you are right. Now again with the Orchid shade, I'm just blending out those darker colors again.
And I'm enjoying it.
And here, since she does have a monolid, it's nice for her to keep her eye open while you're doing some of the shadow, just so you can really see the placement of the shadows and to make sure that they're, you know, showing through.
And I just want to say that having a monolid is not a disease.
Okay, now I'm taking the white color from the LORAC Pro palette and putting that on the very inner corners of her eyes. I wanted to use something matte on the brow bone and on the inner corners since there is so much shimmer going on the eyes, and we're going to be using some glitter later on.
I'm also deep in thought.
Now, to prepare for her base, I'm first wiped off any fallout with a makeup wipe, and then I primed her face. Now I'm taking her Urban Decay Naked Beauty Balm and just putting that all over her face with a damp blending sponge. And now the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer into her eyes to highlight. I'm using that in a triangle, upside down triangle shape, just to kind of elongate her face a little bit.
Cause your girl's cheeky.
And I'm not blending it all the way out to the sides of her face, just focusing it in the center because that will help her face keep a longer illusion. And then I put some on her chin, around the redness, on her nose, and then down the bridge of her nose and her forehead, just to keep with highlighted effect. And now we're just using some setting powder. And now bronzer to bronze up her complexion a little bit on the forehead, her cheeks, just around all her face. And now blush, a nice cool tone pinky blush to go with the smoky eye. And highlighter around her. Oh, I do it all around her eye just to highlight that whole area, down the nose, tops of the cheekbones of course, and her cupid's bow. And now we're doing her eyebrows with Anastasia brow powder.
In dark brown.
Yes, just super simple brows since the makeup is kind of dark.
And dramatic.
And now I'm just doing some push liner. I didn't want to do liquid liner for this look. Just using a black eyeshadow to put as close to the lash line as possible. And on the lower lashes too. And now I'm using the LORAC luster drops, I think they're called. And I'm just patting that all over her eyelid just to add some more dimension to the look and shimmer. And now mascara on upper and lower lashes. And then I went in with the nude lipstick, but I didn't really like that one, so I just put on top like a more mauve-y pinky color.
Me, ready for prom. Okay, so I'm not really good at makeup, so I'm going in with this light color on Savanah's lid, and I just put it all over her lid. And I'm going in with this gold color that I wanted to put just on the crease, but it went everywhere, so I just put it right on top of what I just put on. And here I'm doing a dark color just to, you know, accentuate Savanah's nice eyeballs. I was going for some sort of cat eye look, but obviously it wasn't working out for me. So then I just kept trying, because that's what you do in life. If at first you don't succeed, try and try again. And then there I am putting some more of that base color right under her brow, because someone told me that you're supposed to do that. Okay, and here I am with my LORAC concealer. I go and I use the solid part first on her under eye, and then I use the liquid part on the rest of the face. And then I pat it in with a damp blender beauty. I'm using this huge brush to put bronzer all over the face, because that's what I was taught. And here I am showing off my wild liquid liner skills.
And I can't take it seriously.
So what I like to do is I like to make a dotted line first. I do this on my eye and it works a lot better. And then I connect the dots. When I'm doing it to myself, it works so much more fleek than now. Look. Oh my. It is so hard to do it. And now I'm just going in with the mascara to add some look at that eyeliner.
Damn, look at those wings. On fleek.
I tried my hardest. I finished the look off with some YSL lipstick that make her look extra kissable to win prom queen. Duck face for us, Savanah. Thank you.